Yeah. Yeah, what's going on? No. Are you home? Me too. Man, it's crazy out there. You keeping busy? No. Sell everything. Sell. Everybody sell. I'm just kidding. I'm not selling. All I'm doing is buying right now. Here's what's going on right now. Everybody's been asking me about the coronavirus crap for Magic the Gathering. I put my video out. I think I got demonetized because apparently anybody that puts a coronavirus video out basically gets demonetized. Because apparently advertisers don't want to talk about, I don't know what's going on. It must be because the news, if it's really about coronavirus, you don't want to like delay on the news that you're doing with advertisements. Makes kind of sense, but this is more about financial stuff with Magic. So what the hell's going on? All right, so first things first. I am, as you can tell, on my eBay store, link is below, shameless plug. I am offering lots of discounts and items that I've had for a long time. A lot of people are going to be like, well, Dan, why are you selling out of Magic? I'm not selling out of Magic. What I'm doing is, I was going to do this anyway. I just bad timing awards. Apparently, my loss, your gain. You can basically get discounted high-end Magic, sealed product, Pokemon. If you like Pokemon, poke your mom. Maybe pokes Rudy's mom. She hasn't been poked. You got to poke her for a little bit. Sell some cards. It's okay to sell cards. It's okay to sell positions. And it's okay to go after gains that you've had for a while. Why not? I don't see the problem with that. Some of you guys out there have complained and said, well, what's the deal with these bidders who are retracting their bids and blah, blah, blah. I have no idea. I don't know why they can or cannot do that. I just let the auction run. So, excuse me, okay? My goal is to sell the items so I can get the revenue to convert into other assets, preferably assets that are depreciating or going down in value, like collections that are basically people are trying to sell out, or stocks. Maybe stocks are going down. Oh yeah, have you seen your stock market portfolio? It's been crazy. So my advice this time of year: stay the course, be focused. Here's what I would do. You know what? This camera, it's all blurry. Look at what the hell's going on. It's like blurry right here. It's like, you see that? It's like, man, I could literally undress right now and we'd be blurry on one side of the camera. So weird. All right, all bullshit aside, here's what's going on. What to buy, what not to buy, what to sell, what not to sell. Here we go. If you are holding positions that you cannot afford, you are in credit card debt, you're losing a mortgage payment, whatever, sell ASAP. The coronavirus thing is going to get worse and worse and worse. Therefore, people are going to lose their jobs. Yes, the government is offering incentives. I don't call it incentives. Bailout to hopefully the airlines and other restaurant companies, small businesses, whatever. They've injected over $1 trillion, whatever, of money into the system already, flooded with, I think it's like near zero interest rates. So sell if you are desperate in terms of paying your bills. Now, first thing you would sell is items that will not have, maybe they haven't gone down as much, but if they can appreciate more after this coronavirus BS, I don't know if it's the right time to sell. I would sell items that are definitely things that have a harder time to move up long term, preferably revised dual lands. I would sell booster boxes of stuff that are just reserve list boxes. If you got extra packs, you could sell those. Depending on your feedback, you'll be doing okay. I would not buy list right now, because buy list right now is a little dangerous because vendors are probably capping their buy list buys because everybody's trying to sell out for cash. And all they're going to do is lower the prices anyway. And you'll probably get a phone call or email from people saying, well, hey, we can't pay the prices listed because the economy sucks and the whole crap fell down. So you can't get the buy list prices anyway. So the best thing to do is probably eBay, Facebook Messenger. Also, buy a puppy. Buy a puppy and give some kisses. Be Jean Fouget. But buy a puppy. Buy a puppy. Adopt a puppy. Don't buy, adopt. Okay? So, by the way, side note, my shameless plug, my friend Jeff Boski has made these Asian male 21 to 50. Yes, if you watch his videos, it's kind of a sad situation actually. He did a lot of videos back in the day, and he's had a decision where he's probably gonna take a hiatus on YouTube. But he would do poker vlogs, and he would never know the age of the Asians, especially Asian males, because it's very hard to know. Because I'm so young, I'm 21 to 50, preferably 21. But people don't understand that, it's kind of funny. But the shirts, the V-necks, the hoodies, I think $5, the profits that he gets goes to adopt a boxer. It's a really great cause, so help him out. Link will be below. All right, so in terms of what to kind of buy right now, I'll tell you right off the gate. There's a lot of cards shifting around, a lot of different things on auction, a lot of collections floating around right now. I would be very, very careful on just buying anything. Yes, I said it. Don't just spend all your cash. Here's what I think. Cash is right now extremely powerful. And if you spend all of your cash on one position, you end up losing because things will drop right now. Things could potentially drop. It can get worse and worse and worse and worse for you guys as an investor, right? So best thing to do is buy a position that's partially your position, either it's stocks, whatever. Don't be a crazy psychic network, limitless, Bradley Cooper. You know what the hell is going to happen next. Don't short. Don't go crazy don't do crazy options trading right now. Be careful. Make sure you don't do your entire net worth on this, right? Because what can happen is if there's a bounce back, it will roar back like crazy. I'm telling you. You think Dow minus 2,000 or something, or 3,000 the other day, and the Dow Jones was crazy? Man, it could go back positive 4,000. I mean, with the way it's going right now, easily. If there's like some kind of cure or some kind of like, oh, this isn't that big of a deal type of thing, oh my God. It's going to get crazy. The rates are so low, and the economy was so strong anyway. This Corona thing can get crazy economically. So you can make a lot of money if you are patient, put smaller positions within your budget, right? Within your budget. I'm not talking about dollar value, but percentage points of your investment capital. Another thing is, people always say, well, Dan, I don't want to buy during these stress times. Are this shit's going to go down anyway? If you're a collector especially, buy it when it's cheaper. What the hell are you doing? You want to buy when it's like $30,000, $40,000 for an Alpha 9.5? I sold an Alpha Time Walk for almost $21,000, and that's cheap. I thought it was a good price for what the time, and I wanted to raise some capital on some stuff. People barked at, say, oh, that's a lower price to the market. I want to remind you guys out there, I've been selling Alpha 9.5 power for like under $10,000 for many years. Then for many years, I've been selling for almost $20,000 to even $30,000. But yeah, $40,000 is almost impossible right now. I mean, right now is impossible. And even during the peak of 2019 or whatever, 2018, $40,000 for an Alpha 9.5 power, not a Lotus, is very hard to do. That's not a quad especially. This wasn't a quad. It was like a 10 centering time walk. So 5-figure sales of anything is very hard. Another one I had was like a 8.5 unlimited Black Lotus, sold for like $11K. The guy paid like $12K with sales tax. The guy think like lived in California or something. I mean, $12K in the coronavirus environment? What's going on? Does he not care about his money? Well, the thing is, if you're collecting, you're getting at a lower price, right? You're getting at a fair price. It doesn't really matter because collecting is just collecting. If you always try to time the market, try to get things at the cheapest point, like they're just going to go to zero, it's not going to happen. Let me just tell you, if things start hitting the fan, if things start going to half the price or super low prices, I'm telling you right now, I'm going to step in. I'm going to sell all the t-shirts. I'm going to start selling the hair out of my head because it's growing back. I'm going to start selling that kind of stuff to raise capital. Let me just tell you, it's time for you to put your capital to work And if you're a collector, if you see a piece that you really like, and I've had people buy stuff, buy it, because it's not, I mean, people with rare items are not going to just sell their items for dirt cheap. For example, people like Batman and the Batman #1 that sold for $3.2 million. Are you going to see that guy selling that thing on a public auction dirt cheap? No. Are you going to see all these Mickey Mantles for sale? No. These people are wealthy. Wealthier people don't have to sell these kind of things. They're not stupid. They're not going to be like, oh, it's the shittiest time to sell. No, I'm going to spend my money and capital, put it to work, and buy. That's what you need to think. You need to think the mentality of buy, 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 buy. Now, if you don't have capital and you don't have no money to buy, this is the problem. And you have money, you have debts and stuff, I would not buy. Do not be a hero and buy magic cards or even stocks or any other asset. If you have a family, especially, if you're single, that's different. But if you're just by yourself, if you don't have a wife especially, or if you have a wife, you have to be considering about, your significant other, your girlfriend, whatever. You got to think about your future, your family. That maybe they're sick or they need, things like that. But do not, for the love of God, buy and borrow from your credit cards or borrow against things because things are low right now. It could be a gamble that's not worth taking. Now, you probably say, well, Dan, why are you doing it? Why are people out there investing when they don't have I don't have the money, but I can borrow the money and I can maybe make triple my money. See, this is the problem. The problem is you only want to buy when you have the money to actually buy. See, the thing is, if stocks went to zero right now, if magic cards went to zero, I would still be able to survive. If you don't have the money to pay your mortgage or apartment rent, and you only have a job, and you don't have like a year worth of like savings of income, and you don't have 2 or 3 times your annual salary in the bank as cash just ready to go on other investments, whatever, right? Depending on your age, why would you go and borrow on a credit card? People have been telling me like, hello, I like to buy. Dan, what do you think about borrowing on my credit card right now when the stocks are low? I'm like, what? What if you lose your job? That's the problem. What if you lose your job? See, the only source of income that you have is your job. If you have no other assets, well, Dan, I got magic cards. I can sell. Okay, all right, fair. So sell your magic cards for whatever it is. Maybe you got some profits or a loss or whatever, and convert it into other assets that you think are, that's kind of an interesting play. You could sell out like 10K. Let's say your entire value is 10K of collection. Let's say you get like 7,500 because you paid 10K. You lose 2,500, let's say, theoretically. You then take that 7,500 and buy distressed stocks and other cars that have gone down. Let's say cars have really gone down crazy, and then they skyrocket back. You could potentially make more than that 10K that you had initially, that investment of the stocks or whatever, or magic cards or whatever the asset it is, right? You could sell, I don't know, a dirt bike you shouldn't have, or a ATV, or some kind of like RV or a trailer or whatever the hell you want to sell. It doesn't really matter. Sell that shit, okay? I just saw 2 birds that were laying eggs, and one of them fell down. Don't name your daughter Susan, everybody. It's a beautiful name. All right, next. But that's what I'm saying, guys. Let's be honest. No, my wife and his mother-in-law walked by. All right, here's the deal. You gotta understand, if you are going to sell an asset and you're not going to, if you are going to immediately buy another asset, you have to be really careful how you proceed, because you could easily lose on the transaction sale and all the other profits on that one asset you sold if the market just skyrockets back. Okay, that's the first part. Second part is, what if the asset you buy isn't necessarily a better asset, and it's actually had more risk and not any growth in terms of the long run, or a steady eddy, or it's not a quality company, like a quality stock. You buy like small cap stocks just to take a gamble. That's a stupid thing if that is your only type of income. Now, if you are someone who is not over leveraged, has all their debt paid off, no mortgage payment, no credit card bills, blah, 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 then you are in the type AAA plus S&P 5 trillion, whatever the hell ranking is. You have some fun money, right? You have some extra money you want to invest in, go ahead. Since the casinos are closed, you might as well play some Magic Gathering cards or Pokemon, whatever, right? Do whatever you want. But understand that if you are broke, don't do it. And remember, KO, Coca-Cola, great company. S&P, Dow 30 stock recently went down to like its 52-week low at 3% basically dividend around there, plus or minus. I think, what's his name? My buddy, Warren Buffett. Yeah, my buddy. He calls me all the time. Just kidding. He has like tons of shares of it. It's a great stock. And times are tough. People will still drink Coke. Times are crappy. People still drink Coke. Yes, restaurants might go down a little bit here and there, but it'll rebound and people will buy more Coke. And that's just the way it goes. All right, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Put in the comments below what you're investing, what you're not investing, what you should be doing, how are you staying safe. I want to let you guys know that everything's fine on my home front for now. Lots of crazy stuff. Look at the eBay auctions. Thank you, patrons, for everything. And take care. Remember, always leave your taco floppy.